Namaste and welcome to class, and thank you for sitting with me with your undivided attention. And today's class is about the divine romance. You like romance. And I want to start this class with a story because it's the best way for you to understand the dynamics of creation. When we talk about divine romance, we talk about the number two, the second dimension. We talk about two aspects of creation that have two distinctive, unique, individual charges. I have not forgot this story. If you can imagine that creation itself, the pure absolutely consciousness, is in a state of repose, is the 0 point, is the beginning of all, is undivided. It doesn't have any form. It's just a zoom in creation. It's the Om itself. It permeates all and is in all, including you. And we can say that 0 point is pure awareness. It witness and see things, but cannot see itself. So, in the story, this place, full of intelligence, love, say one day, I would like to see myself. I would like to know what are my capacities, what I can create. And just by that thought, the primer thought, based in love, it brings as part of it with a different charge. And that charge is the possibility of creating anything. We can say that it comes with the ability to replicate the one in multiple forms endlessly and in all stages of vibration. So we have the number 1, which is the absolute pure witnessing. And we have the number 2, that is the one that is creative, that is put together all the different vibrations of existence of the one and give it a form or no form. It is within us, in our central channel. We have the Ida and Pingala, the two forces, one that witness and the other one that is the object of perception. And in the center is the one, the Shushmana. The divine romance is these two forces, if we can see it in a form of a molecule or an atom. These two forces engage and entangle for eternity. And in that entanglement, there is the individual self, or the individual charge that cannot touch or become the other. We can see, for example, in our male and female relationships, we are very, very different. And as much as we want to merge with each other, we only can be really with each other, because there are two parallel forces. Now, the interesting thing in our story is that these two individuals are attached by an energy, a very powerful magnetic force that make these two charges, positive and negative, like a magnet, to interact, to expand and contract in a pulse of life. And that energy is able to create the form. It creates everything together. It's the bounded, what it bounds everything together. And that's where is love. Is love. That energy that bounds creation, all aspects of creation, is love. It's not a feeling. It's not a sentiment. That's why when you meet somebody, you have an electrical charge that you can agree or disagree, that feel pleasant or unpleasant, depending of what is stimulating in you. But we have a charge in front of everything, including our essence, our very, very core is just a charge of these two particles moving, excited to be in flesh. So this charge is in every cell of your body. It produces the natural intelligence, and it reflects all the qualities of the One. That's why the whole entire universe is within you, based on that principle of the divine romance. Our effort to grasp and to possess, destroy the magnetism, the strength of that magnetism, because we cannot see the other. We're just seeing a projection of ourselves. So the divine romance is in all the parts of our body that are in number 2. We have 2 ovaries or 2 testicles, 2 kidneys, 2 adrenals, 2 lungs, 2 nostrils, 2 brain, 2 eyes, and in the center is where we find ourselves. In Hatha Yoga, the whole effort is to balance these 2 forces. The whole effort is where these 2 charges have its own identity and help each other to coexist in equal vibration at the frequency of time that is necessary and for the purpose that we have intended. And here comes the intention. When you have an intention, a sankalpa, that intention is calling the forces of a divine romance. You are saying, let this part of me be exposed and teach me through that polarity. And please don't confuse polarity with duality. Because duality is a result of the misconception of the divine romance, of the polarity. Everything in creation moves and creates through polarity. Male, female, give birth to a son or a daughter. Duality is a complete different thing. It's more of the illness or confusion of the mind that see everything under a moral concept. This is right, this is wrong, I am right, I am wrong. That will tear you apart. This is part of the work in these times. Is to be happy and content with your decisions. And I say decision because in a way your sankalpa is choosing something to animate the divine romance in you. That's how we grow, is the law. You cannot escape this, but you need to understand that your morality and your self-imposed limitations, they put you down. And once you are a bad thing, you lose the charge. So you cannot engage in the divine romance. You cannot grow. You are just stuck in one place. See, that's the role of the judgment, is to stop. It cuts the flow of this magnetic force that is constantly going in every cell. So, any creativity is based in the divine romance. Anything that comes out of you should be based in the divine romance. If it's based in fear, it won't last long. If it's based in greed, in acquisition, it will exhaust you. It won't take you nowhere. Only through the understanding that you have the birthright to be in this polarity, that you have it within yourself, and that you cannot choose or reject. Otherwise, one of these units is losing strength, is losing power, and with that, your organs, your mind get confused, and your emotions don't know what to feel. That is duality. But polarity is the language of creation, to create. Is the love of creation and gift to you, since you own it, since you have it, to manage. To create what? The countless experiences that are necessary for you to realize that you are that polarity, that you do have that power. Is it not that ironic? Those are the universal games, the divine jokes. So let's contemplate in this angle or perspective of creativity. So you master your second dimension, your second chakra. You master and honor the greatest gift you have, which is I am the creator. I am the creator. And I have the tools. I have the charge. And I'm grateful. Thank you so much for sitting with me in this class, and I will see you in our next talk. Bye for now.